Hi there, guys. I'm Johan. This is Jacques from Support Your Local Business, and we're the founders of Support Your Local Business. Our goal with Support Your Local Business is to help local businesses grow and be more successful, to not only survive, but actually thrive.
Awesome. Yeah. And today what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through how you're going to set up a YouTube channel all the way from the start. So if you haven't done this before, this is for you to understand exactly what you need to do. We'll give you a checklist. We'll tell you all the do's and don'ts and all the fun stuff. You'll be able to see how we set it up for ourselves. So it's going to be an over the shoulder. So if that's kind of what you like, you're in for a treat because that's exactly what it's going to be. Just before we jump into it, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the fun stuff below. If you don't want to miss any one of these videos, this is part of a series that we're doing. So we take you through how we've set it up for ourselves, how we thought. You'll see the first couple of slides will also be stuff that we've said before, but we're building towards having a cohesive online presence with the same scent, so that you as a small business can compete with bigger, larger corporations on a shoestring budget, because you don't really need a budget to look like you're a professional.
No, I like that.
Awesome. It's almost like I've rehearsed it.
Okay. So, guys, just to do a quick recap before Jacques is going to show you how to do the setup. So why are we doing this? And why are we actually looking at the presence of having social media presence? So it's to build the Support Your Local Business brand. The second thing is to establish ourselves as thought leaders in that space, helping local businesses and promote those experiences and all that type of stuff. The next one is to build a following. We all like to have a following, and we'll get to that. It ties into monetization and all that type of strategies. But at the end of the day, you, as a small business or a local business, still want to build a following. It's quite important. And then distinguish ourselves from our competitors out there. So if there's any, like or similar type businesses, we want to stand out above those guys. And the reason for that, once again, is, guys, he who stands the tallest obviously gets first dibs, and people see you and they probably do business with you for, if you stand out. And that's the whole idea, is to actually stand out there. Encourage engagements and participation. Be the go-to destination for small and local businesses for information and all kinds of nice things that we're going to eventually share with you guys. And then the last but not least, to look at lead generation. So this is all part of our long-term strategy, and what we're doing now fits into that pigeonholes, and we'll show you later how and where and all that type of stuff. So, guys, let's just finish there with the last sentence. It says, people buy from people. They don't buy from a business, they buy from people, especially local people. Buy from local businesses because they like the people. So you need to build that know, like, and trust factor with your target audience, because they will come back and keep on supporting you for years to come. That's how important this is.
Yeah, okay, it's a good thing our name is Support Your Local Business, because it's all about local businesses.
Well, that was all strategically decided, Jock. And I think coming back to that is, every single thing we've done is we've been thinking about this, and it's strategic. Every single thing. To come back to why are we on social media, and not why. Why did we choose specifically these three social media, platforms? Because it suits our business the best. We had a look at quite a few others, and we decided, guys, these are the ones that's going to work the best for our business, and therefore we go for it. We've already spoken about Facebook 2 weeks ago. We spoke about LinkedIn a week ago, and now we're going to discuss YouTube. Just very quickly, 2.2 billion monthly active users. I mean, it's huge. It's the second biggest, search engine in the world. So the reality is it suits our business requirements and what we want to do, those goals that we shared. YouTube is a great fit for that. And that's why we actually have that profile. That's why we post these videos on YouTube and then link it back to our website, and we'll link it back to, future, digital assets that we're not going to discuss now. But I mean, there's quite a lot of things that's, in the pipeline, and it's very exciting stuff, and for businesses out there as well. But Jock, you jump in and you actually do your magic and tell people about, YouTube.
Awesome. Yeah, I think you've done a fantastic job. If you haven't seen it, the 2 videos before this one is about how to set up your Facebook profile, how to set up your LinkedIn profile. I think you did a great job at explaining that. So I'm going to try my hand at explaining how you'll set up a YouTube account. So one thing to realize is that just like with Facebook and with LinkedIn, your brand, your YouTube channel is linked to your Google account. So whichever Google account you're currently using, it'll be linked to that. Now, if you don't quite grasp the concepts, don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm going to have a over the shoulder where I'm going to show you where you click on which buttons and where you go with the mouse. And so you don't need to worry about understanding everything 100%. Don't have to pause, rewind, and try to make sense of everything. It's going to make sense. I promise you. At the end of this, you'll know. So first, what you'll do is you'll sign into your Google account, and then from there, you will go and you will create your YouTube channel, which will be linked to your Google account. So there you can see, you'll sign up, you'll go to your channel list, and there you'll choose that you want to create a new channel that'll be linked to your Google account. It's all looking at it point for point. It looks like a lot more work than it actually is. It's really as simple as a couple of clicks. But you create your YouTube channel for your brand that you already manage by choosing a brand account. From this brand account, it has a channel. Yeah, if it already has a channel, you can't create another one, but you can link to it. Yeah, but I take it everyone listening to this, it's your first channel that you're creating, so don't worry about that too much. You fill out your details, your name of the new channel, and then you just simply click create. That's really as simple as it can be. And then what you can do after that is you can assign a channel manager, so you can give someone else access to your brand channel, and they'll be able to access it from their Google account. Yeah, that's right. So there's a couple of things that you need when you're setting up your account. It's a little bit different to most. And once again, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. But you need a brand channel name. You'll need a logo, a small one. If it's 98 by 98 pixels, that's the smallest it can be. Can go up to the size of 4 megabytes. And if you don't know megabytes and all that, it's huge. Like, you can go to 2000 by 2000 and still come in under 4 megabytes. So yeah, don't worry about it. The biggest thing to take out of that is that it's going to be a static image. It's not going to be a GIF that has animation in it. That's the biggest thing that they want you to remember. Looking at your cover photo, they say at least 2050, well, 248 by 1152 pixels. And then once again, they also give you the 6 megabytes. It needs to be less than that. So it can be bigger. It's massive. Like, you can print posters for that size. And then what they also give you is they give you an option to have a watermark inside of your videos. So this will be, as the video is displayed on the right bottom end, you can put your own logo so that it's a watermark on your video. Usually, it doesn't really make sense to do it unless you're looking to embed your video into a platform that doesn't have your name on it. Usually, you kind of have to plan around it. So I would say if it's something that someone else can use, then yeah, by all means, put your watermark in. But I'm going to show you that once you can see what it looks like. Then under your brand, under your channel, you have branding, that's the one, and then you have basic information. And then we just discussed everything surrounding branding. About your basic information would be the name of your channel. it's the same channel. And then the nickname or the handle. I think we have spoken at length about ours is supportyourlocalbusiness.com. And that's kind of, we want to keep it universal through all the different platforms that we set up so people can easily find you if you're not running paid ads and they're clicking on links. Then there's a description, place for a description. You can go up to 5,000 characters, which is quite lengthy. Usually that equates to about 800 words. So yeah, then you can also put in links. The big thing is you can put in links to different social profiles, to friends pages, to your website, to suppliers, whatever. The big thing to remember is that YouTube, because YouTube's core business is keeping you on the platform, they don't really want you to send people off platform unless you've proven your worth to them. So obviously they look at it, they need to get some value out of you before you can start eating into their value, because they run ads and do all the rest of it. That's their revenue stream. So if you want to send people off of their platform, you need to have 1,000, 1,000 users, 1,000 subscribers, or 4,000 hours view time. So if their theory is if they've been able to monetize your content for 4,000 hours, then they can afford to make less from you. Also, it makes business sense. Like, you don't want someone coming into your platform just to show people away from it. Like, you have to prove your worth and prove that you know what you're doing and people like what you're doing, so they will come back to YouTube even if you send them away. But yeah, let's not get into existentialistic capitalistic conversations. There's enough movies about that. And then you need to enter your contact email. So before we go too much further, I think we were there. Yeah, let's go and have a look at what this looks like. So here I've gone to YouTube, and you'll see here on the right-hand side, there's a little support your local business. That's because we cheated a little, and we do have a channel already. But what you'll do is you'll go to switch channel or switch account. Then you'll see that I have a boatload of channels, but you can just click on view all channels. And once you're there, you'll see that right here at the top, it says create new channel. So it shows you all the channels that's linked to your Google account. And if you say create new channel, it'll first tell you that there's some passwords. That's not what it's supposed to be. Let's go with sample. So you're going to say, this is my YouTube channel name. It's sample. Don't make it sample. Make it your business name. We've gone through this. It needs to be something coherent that'll drive people to go, or that'll make people go, oh, yes, I know these guys. I want to support these guys.
Try and keep it the same as your business name. Because remember, you want to enforce your brand, and people need to remember your brand. Otherwise, guess what? Out of sight, out of mind. So try and keep it as close as possible, like we did the Facebook page and like we did the LinkedIn page. Try and keep it as close as possible to the name of the business or your business.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly that. So here you'll see you have a home playlist, that, and about, which obviously has nothing in it at this point. But if you scroll down here on the right-hand side, you'll come down to settings. And once you hit settings, you can see here that this is the YouTube channel that is owned by me. And advanced settings. No, I'm going into completely the wrong place here. This happens as well. Let's go. I think it's under library. They move these constantly. Like, I was in here this morning, and yeah, it was all good, but apparently not. Okay, so what I did there is I went into library. So I'm actually supposed to go into your videos. So if you go into your videos, you'll go into the studio. It's exactly the same place. But yeah, that's where you want to end up. So you want to see a screen that looks like this for now. Then you want to scroll down here at the bottom until you get to customization. So there you can see customization. I know they've made it really, really simple. But anyway, so the channel is already created. So what you're going to do here, you spoke about branding. So here you can see this is the 98 by 98. So what you'll do is you'll change this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my channel, back to support your local business. Because I think that makes a lot more sense than having another channel that has all the same stuff. So let's do settings. No, it wasn't settings. It was customization. Fun. Customization. There we go. And we're going to go through to branding. And now we want to change that. So we're going to change that up. That is our new logo, which looks fantastic. You can see it looks completely different to the old one. This one has embeveled and stuff, which is great. There's also a banner image, which I don't have, I think.
I emailed it to you.
Did you mail it to me?
Yeah, this morning.
I downloaded everything you mailed to me, and I didn't
Big
find
size
it.
as well.
Like it shop. I am going to find it, and once you view this channel, you'll see it. I remember I downloaded it. Okay. Oh well, at least this is warts and all, so you know this is really live. It's not rehearsed. And then here is the video, the watermark that we spoke about. So there you can see it'll be there in the right bottom of your video. So what I'm going to do, so yeah, I don't. This is silly, but anyway. So yeah, that's going to be where your logo is. So now, if anyone embeds your video onto a website, anything like that, your link will be there. Well, your branding will be there, so people will know it's you. Once you're done with this,
is that literally then applicable to all videos you load onto a YouTube? So it will automatically do the seamless. You don't have to redo it again or tell it to actually add it as a watermark. It's done automatically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, there you can choose whether it's at the end of the video, the entire video, or custom start. So you can say start this at 10 seconds in, and that's always going to be there regardless of what content, when, whatever.
Yeah.
So let's do the entire video. Yeah. And then the big thing is there's no save. You have to publish. And then that'll go live. Next up, what we need to do is we need to go through, see, it's published. Because there's nothing new now, it's grayed out. Now we need to do the basics. So the basics, fantastic. Okay, it's great when you have technical stuff. So support your local business. Are we going to do com?
Yeah. Jacques, just change that support right at the beginning. It's a problem. Support your local business com. That's it, 100%.
Awesome.
Now, and I think what's very important, just to reiterate, that handle that they use is the business page name in LinkedIn and YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook, the page, URL. So it's the same now for all three. So you want to try and get it similar so people can remember the stuff. Remember, it's about brand enforcement once again.
Yeah, 100%. No one does it better than you want. There we go. Give it a little spacing.
Just go a little bit. Do you see where the one is, Jock? Just click on the local and then, click there and press backspace. Yeah, and then enter just for one space there. It doesn't, you don't need that huge gap there. And then the same thing for that one. There you go.
Awesome. Now we're over. See, even though it says that you can use 5,000 characters, there you can see it now says you can only use 1,000.
Okay, go to the where we say we all would like. Click on that we under local people and communities, there where it says we, after the colon. One up with your, yes, there. Delete that first bit out to the one. No, not that. Yeah. And then the same thing with the
local business.
Let's see, maybe we're going to be very, damn it.
26.
It looks a little bit crappy. Go put those spaces back. I'll tell you now what to do.
Awesome.
Support your local business, where it says the main goal of support your local business, change it to SYLB. There, it says the main goal. Yes, there. SYLB. There you go.
Awesome.
Oh.
Almost.
There must be another one.
Let's make that.
Change there. The first sentence, which says they through empowering local businesses and local people, just say the local businesses and people. Leave the people, just take the local out.
Awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
So there we go. Beautiful. There, it gives you the channel. Here's the links that we spoke about. So obviously we have our website in there, but you can add other links. You can give it different names. You can add 2 until you get to that point. Yeah, there we go. Until you get to that point where you have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 views. And that is, if you publish, that is it. You've created your channel.
We'll start it up later then and put in the, you know, the cover image and all that type of stuff. But I think before, you know, guys, unfortunately, this load shedding is taking its toll on everybody. So we'll have to log off now and, you know, literally, you know, stay true to yourself, your business, and be enthusiastic, take lots of action, and above all, never, ever give up. Have a fantastic one, and goodbye from my side, Jacques.
Awesome. Yeah, push through. Even with load shedding, you can use your laptop for a certain amount of time. Join us with the next video. We will be chatting about the different content that you put inside of your social channels. So that's going to be awesome. Don't miss it. Yeah, thanks for sticking around.
That's it, guys. Have a nice one. Keep well.
Cheers.